She was mad at him. 60 years ago, a 9-year-old girl was told her dad had died in Vietnam, and she was mad at him for leaving his family.
And 60 years later, a Mid-Michigan woman now says she's not mad anymore. And Terry, she never really understood why her dad went to war.
No, Sherry Civic of Farwell says her father died in Vietnam in July 1964. And after the funeral, the family rarely talked about him. But a request for a Gold Star lapel pin got her the answer to a question that hasn't been answered all these years until now.
As long as my mom was alive, his name was never mentioned.
James McClain was born in Saginaw. He served in the Army, and at age 30, helping build roads and providing support for civilians in Vietnam, his unit was ambushed. McClain died. His daughter, Sherry Civic, was 9 years old and remembers how the family learned he was gone.
A boy on a bicycle rode up our driveway and handed my mom a telegram.
She had lived in 4 states in 3 years and wondered, what was it all for?
After he died, being 9 years old, I was mad. Why did we have to do all of that for him to go away and die?
That question wouldn't go away, and when Sherry emailed Senator Gary Peters' office to request a Gold Star lapel pin, his office replied with a letter that McClain wrote explaining why he should be considered to be an officer in the Army. He wrote he wanted the ranking to give his children opportunity, an education, and good health care.
60 years later, I find out he did it all for us, and it just changed my life totally.
Sherry, along with her son Joshua, were at Saginaw Valley State University on this Veterans Day, where they were presented all the awards McClain had received for his service. And Senator Peters gave Sherry that Gold Star lapel button.
Certainly appreciate the sacrifice, the men and women who serve our country, but it's their families that go into combat with them. They pay the price, and certainly this family was an example of that.
Never celebrated what a hero he was, but I'm so happy to find out now.
A little girl is mad that her dad left her family to go off to war, but 6 decades later, she now has the answer on why he left, and Captain James McClain's mission of giving his family a better life is complete.
I'm totally at peace and so happy and so proud of him.
It is a Veterans Day, and it's also Sherry's birthday, and says today's ceremony was the best present she could hope for.